Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Chris Magnus from Streetview Vagabond, and I am here with another day of exploring the world through Street View. And I'm changing things up a little bit today, and I'm going to be sharing with you how I'm doing that. So usually I do, this is an unboxing video where I am literally dropping myself into a place and exploring that place for the next 40 minutes. But I realize that I'm missing out on knowing some background information while I look around and give me some clues about what that place is like to learn a little bit more. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm calling 5 tabs. So I'm going to have 5 tabs open about Curacao, which is where we're going today. I didn't even say that before. And to give you a little bit of background knowledge and give myself a little bit of background knowledge about Curacao and something about it. And then I'm going to be going into learning a little bit more through bingo. So I'm going to create this little bingo card that allows me to kind of see and try to find some places while I'm in Curacao to do that. Let me give you a little bit more about my process. One of the things that I do is I always start with a radio station. And today that radio station is Hype Radio. It's technically an online radio station that's coming out of the Netherlands, but it is listed as a Curacao radio station from Curacao. I really like listening to it because it has a really good variety of music. And also today's song of the day is actually Willemstad, which is technically the capital of Curaçao. So this song is really cool because it's the title is based on the capital of Curaçao. And so I thought, oh, that's a great song to use as the song of the day for Curaçao because it's located, at least the title locates it within Curaçao too. It's also a really cool song, great to listen to today. So that's going to be our song of the day. So let's go on into our 5 tabs for Curacao, and let's go through what we're going to learn. So I started off by going to Curacao, a brochure through the Tourist Bureau, and I learned, we're going to get into where the location is, but as I was saying before, Willemstad is that capital. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is cool. Also, 4 languages spoken there. Papiamento is a language that is spoken there, which gave me, I was like, well, I've never heard of that before. So we're going to dig into that a little bit. Predominantly Roman Catholic, also has the Jewish and Protestant and Muslim populations. But another thing too is I wanted to bring is douchey is a welcome for anybody. So that word made me think, let me dig a little bit more into that word a little bit more. Okay, so these are 5 tabs. So this is from the Tourist Bureau. Papiamento is our second tab, which actually talks a little bit more about the language, and it's a Spanish and Portuguese-based Creole language for the Dutch Caribbean. So it gives you a little bit more background. It is a language that is coming through the mixture of the different cultures that are happening in the Caribbean there, more specifically in the Dutch Caribbean. And that word, let me just start. So my next tab was like, okay, so this is Papiamento. What's that word? Dushi. Actually, my next tab was just looking up how do you pronounce this to make sure I'm saying it right. And in fact, it is pronounced, according to this one website, douchey. So there can be a douchey person. So what does douchey mean in Curacao? So douchey is basically tasty, babe, sometimes used for children, but also for the opposite sex or same sex. And I just want to bring that to your attention too, as it says that douchey is a welcome to anybody, invites visitors of all races, orientations, religion. And in fact, the island is the most hotels and attractions with IGLTA membership in the Caribbean too. So I just want to point that out too. And IGLTA is an international organization for LGBTQIA folk for tourism. So douchey can be used for whoever you're attracted to. Douchey is sweet, douchey is sexy, and douchey is nice. Okay, so, and the country of Curacao even has its own douchey nickname, douchey Curacao, or Corso. Originally the title of the national anthem, no more. So we found out, so our 5 tabs give us insight into, we have this language, Papiamento. It is that Spanish, Portuguese, Creole language in the Dutch Caribbean. We know how to use the word douchey. We know how to pronounce the word douchey. A couple of things coming out. Our flag looks like this. Coat of arms, definitely harkening back to the Netherlands there with an Amsterdam coat of arms there too. A couple of things I want to point out. Again, this is Wikipedia that I found out. One of the things too that you're going to see, I'm going to be pulling out information from this site to put into my bingo card for today that I'm going to be doing for my unboxing of Curaçao. One thing I want to bring to your attention, the fauna, talking about that there are these white-tailed deer that are uh, running through the island. And it's a fairly large deer, but you can see that the arawaks, they have originally introduced the white-tailed deer from South America, so that's going to be something that you're going to see on my bingo card. And let's jump to that bingo card right now. So this is the bingo card that we're going to be using today for this unboxing from Willemstad, Curaçao. So Douchy, definitely, if I see Douchy, I'm going to give myself points for that. This is known as the ABC Islands. So when we say ABC Islands, we're talking about Aruba, Curaçao, and Bonaire. Those are the three islands of the Dutch Caribbean. The Arawaks are, again, an indigenous population that's known for bringing the white-tailed deer. We talked about this is the flag. Dutch West India Company. Curaçao actually was, unfortunately, as a strategic spot for slave traders bringing enslaved people from Africa to the New World, and Curaçao ended up being a major stopping point before heading to mainland of South America. And Dutch West Indian Company was doing that. So I'm gonna that is a history that's part of Curaçao. It's going to be part of my bingo card. Tula Rugad, I might be pronouncing their name wrong, but was a named principal enslaved person that revolted and led a revolt in Curaçao for upwards of a month, in which many enslaved people of Curaçao were fighting being enslaved and revolting from that too. So I want to give some props to that resistance. And Tula Regard is one person that was part of that. Papiamento, we talked about earlier, is the language. And Sephardim, there is a, it says in that website I was bringing to your attention to as well, is that there is a large population of Sephardic Jews who are actually leaving Europe and seeking, as it says here, Sephardic Jews fleeing persecution in Spain and Portugal, sought haven in Dutch Brazil and Dutch Republic. Many settled in Curaçao, which they made contributions to the society there as well. So we've got a multicultural point on my bingo card. So what I'm going to do is today I'm going to be unboxing for the next 40 minutes. If I find any of these things that are on my bingo card, I'm going to come in and I'm going to highlight the square that lets me know that I have found that on my my unboxing. So here we go. So I'm doing something a little bit different here, and the reason for that is always mixing it up and realizing unboxing is great. It's a lot of fun, but it also helps to have a little bit of background knowledge to go into that. So I'm going to set a timer now. I'm going to set 40 minutes, and we're going to see what we can find in Willemstad. And I should actually start recording. Oh, I am recording. Pause recording. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm actually recording. Okay, cool. All right, so let's jump down into Willemstad. Again, this is the ABC Islands. And Willemstad is this area here. Again, I should just note too that we are just very, very close to Venezuela. Very, very, very close. Just north of Venezuela there. So Willemstad, here we go. And we're going to dig into dropping this. I love this Shotgat bay here. It's going to jump onto this bridge and see what we're going to find. So this looks like, oh, did I find a flag? It's not a great view there, so I can't see it. I can't say it. Oh, here is that bridge. I'm not going to count that flag as my. Oh, that's the bridge I'm trying to get to, I bet. Yes. Okay. Let's get you over here. There we go. That's the bridge I'm looking for. Not super picturesque. It's a cruise ship over there. Oh, I should have done that on my bingo card. Maybe cruise ships over here. I'm going to grab that. Starting to see some evidence of that UNESCO World Heritage Site. This cruise ship. So what I'm doing there is I'm saving my shots in the folder for Curaçao. And see that. That's probably a better shot of that cruise ship. But remember, Curaçao was a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so some of that might be coming through some of that funky architecture there. As I'm sure there's lots of other things there too. Pretty dusty cars there. That's interesting. So now this is coming in February of 2018. So these shots here, February 2018. So about 4 years old. All right, so I was curious about that. That bridge, I'm not really seeing much there. And let's see, so let's go more of a downtown area. Here's it looks like a castle kind of area too. Again, there's always so much to see in places, so I very much can't cover it all. PICB, okay, that might be Old Market. But I'm going to wait a couple of seconds and this icon is going to disappear. And then I'm going to jump. Let me grab a screenshot of that PSID. I wonder if that counts as my viewing of Papiamento. What's this? Let me see. Boom. Gas station. Oh, I'm stuck. This guy. What's this? Strack. What is that? That's interesting name. Strack. Again, I don't know. Does that count as Papiamento? Can I count that as my bingo card? There's a lot of English there too. This is just somebody's name. Strack. Also, I spell everything wrong because I'm going fast. Ooh, what is this? This is interesting. What is this? Interesting. Again, I'm looking for items here on Streetview for my bingo. Kind of looks like, sorry, like old time, whether it be like a maiden on the front of a ship. Looks like a dove, kind of like maybe symbolizing freedom, although at the same time, hands look kind of clasped. So I'm going to take a guess that this looks like this might be a monument to enslaved people that were brought to this island of Curaçao. Potentially with that dove there. I'm just going to call monument one. I'm not sure exactly what it is. And it doesn't give me, ooh, you know what I should do? I should look on here. As this is now Monument vor Gevalen. It's the Strack. Monument vor Whew. All right, I'm gonna see about that. Is that right? No. Jivalan. Oh man. Monument voor de Development. Why is it saying Monument Bali? The Nelson part, Suriname. But it's the same thing, right? Development. Development. It's the same thing. Oh, it's all in Dutch. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. You know what we're gonna do? Oh, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do translation. We're gonna do translation. Boom. Let's do this. We're gonna do detect language. Let's get me out of the way. Monument to the Fallen. Okay. Monument to the Fallen. Still not very conclusive. Okay. Oh. I see something. Historical Jewish heritage site with tours. Let's jump on that. Let's go over here. Boom. Let's see. What can I find? So that would give me starting. Oh. Booyah. This is my first bingo shot of the day. Look at that. I see some Hebrew and some tourists pretty well decked out. Mikveh Israel, Emmanuel. All right, cool. More specifically, trying to get a better shot of that. All right, cool. So as I was saying before, so this is the Monument to the Fallen. Again, not super clear to me exactly who the fallen are. And this is, it says Mikveh Emmanuel Synagogue. All right, and then so that's going to give me. It's going to give me. Boom. We've got Sephardim. Crush that off. Boom. How are we doing? We got 30 minutes left. Don't know if I'm going to get bingo today. All right, this looks like we're into some small, into authentic Indonesia Suriname cuisine. Cool. Oh, what is this? Lombardo, cash for goods. I like this sign. Oh, I'm not gonna get cash for goods. All right, here we go. Pawn shop. Lombardo pawn shop. Coming soon. Okay. That's Lombardo. Oh, what is this? Venetian mode. Sunglasses. Oh, the beach club. Pretty cool. Copper style. What is this? These are Hawaiian shirts, sweaters. Snorkeling from Bonbini. I think that's gotta be it. Right? Yes. Bonbini. I'm sure that's Papiamento. Copperstone. Copperstone beach shop. And let's go Bombini. Let's just do a quick double check. I think Bombini. What's Bombini mean? Bombini shows bonuses. Oh, it's a woman. Oh, it's in the Bronx. Come on, I know it's in Curaçao. Oh, this is Papiamento. The word Papiamento also has the same meaning as Parliament. Papiamento began in the 1500s to enable African slaves to communicate with their own with Spanish. Welcome, Bombini. Okay, boom. Bombini. I'm gonna say I've got a Papiamento word. Bingo. How's that? I'm not sure what that sounds like. Okay, cool. All right, Bombini. Oh, that's a cool mural. And today is Monday murals. Let's do it. I love that. What is going on in that image? Maybe I should get a little bit closer. What that? It looks like someone's face. Eagle. Let's get a little closer version on that. I wonder if that is a known bird in Curaçao. You know, like a white-tailed deer. Do a close up. All right, cool. Walloon restaurants. Are we going to be able to go down there? No, we're not. That's really cool. Look at that imagery. All those colors. Don't know if this is considered part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Part of town. I love all those colors. It's so cool. So there's I got about 26 minutes left. So far I've got to, can I go down the street? Oh, it's so narrow. Look at this. Oh, what is this? This beautiful museum is part of the rich culture and sponsored by Maduro and Furrows Bank. Coast Museum, Rondon. Give it a shot, right? There we go, that's cool. There's the quality restaurant again. I'm sure if you've been to Curaçao, you're probably watching this, just being like, you're missing all the cool stuff. You're paying attention to like this little alleyway. But that's the beauty and downside of unboxing videos, is that now I'm starting to do a little bit of background, so I know something. Whoa, that is cool. Look at that. There's birds. What is that? They're like made out of tires. Look at that. Shreds of tires. I love this. This is cool. Let's do grab this. But I was just gonna say I'm still exploring, and I'm not coming to this from, oh yes, I see a flag. Still not coming to this from the knowing everything. In fact, I know very little still. I'm not sure. So one of the things I don't know about is how to navigate it. What are the top places to go? I did not look that up. Like, you gotta visit this place. But we're in Willemstad, and I am doing bingo for the first time. I do have flag. It's Florida Papimento. Still looking for douchey. Let's get some douchey. I wonder if I'm gonna, what counts as douchey? Because douchey can be used as so many things. Like if I see someone that's attractive or that Kowloon restaurant, can I say the food is douchey? Not douchey. What is that? That looks like IHOP. Does IHOP have a cruise ship? I don't think that's IHOP. I'm just curious. We'll figure that out later. I'm gonna call this IHOP cruise ship. No, I'm just guessing. That just looks like the IHOP. That new. Look at these little boats. These are cool. Oh, that's cool. What's this? What is going on there? Oh, guess. There we go. Oh, there's a phone booth for the phone booth, folks. That's one thing that I did not anticipate, that there's like an entire phone booth community on Instagram. Or I should say payphone. That's not a phone booth. Respect the community. Okay, I'm gonna try to grab this. I like that fairy sign. I like that fairy. Oh, check out those lots of different color houses of those. Look really cool. Anyway, what I was going to say earlier is that people are probably like, oh wow. Chris is checking out unboxing Curaçao and spending all the time at the ferry docks. Good show. Oh, it's February. Yeah. Okay, this looks like we're starting to get to some. Look at that, 1708. Okay. I'm curious in this imagery because I was wondering from a bingo perspective, could it be, what am I trying to get? Tula Rigad, resistance fighter, slave resistance fighter. It's cool. I mean, I like that if it is Tula, but it could also be caricature. In bad taste as well. There we go. Boom. That was very pretty. Now I'm starting to feel some UNESCO World Heritage action going on here. Historical building. How do you like that? Yeah, I split it building. Look at that. We got a Christmas tree here. It's February. Come on, folks. No, wait. Oh, no, it's not. This is now November. It's 2017. This makes more sense now. And not as much sense as the KLM. What is this heart? Is this the oh yes. Look at this. This is the put your love lock on it. This shirt. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a fourth. It's a trident. It's a sweet shirt. Okay. Let's grab this. I like this heart. Okay. So heart. Cool. Not only is it November 17th, it's also 12/15. All right, this is cute. Pedestrian bridge area. Oh, I see more coming up. Probably should get over there. I think that's gonna be some more. Although I am digging. Whoa, this is awesome. Look at this. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, I love that. wonder if it's still there. Again, this is November 2017. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna call this mural too. I'm gonna call it mural too. Mural too. Should I say Curaçao? What's going on here? Taxi, tour, taxi, info, beach trip, island tour, boat trip, sailing ship, catamaran, shuttle beach, taxi service, cramsters. What's a cramster? I could very well be getting that wrong too. Cramsters. Okay, 18 more minutes. I'm gonna call this cramsters. Okay, so I feel like I should probably jump across that water. Let's do it. Fort Amsterdam. Is this Fort Amsterdam? Interesting. That's funny. All right, let's get a shot of this. Let's take a shot of this. Call this Fort Amsterdam. Cool. Fort Amsterdam. All right, let's get over here. I'm feeling, oh, look at all these photospheres. Let's jump over here. Across the way. We are now in, what? This is April 2022? Are you serious? This is like last week. What is going on? Testing out the newest version of this. Look at this. Yeah, full on advertisement on your Google car. Come on. Come on. This isn't feeling very good. This is that traffic circle. That's like the Fort Amsterdam. Maybe I was in a nice area. That's a nice area. I'm looking for UNESCO World Heritage Site. That's what I mean. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, what's that? Douchey! Yes! It says douchey. All right, here we go. Curaçao ta douchey. All right, we're gonna make this. Should have done douchey FM. There was a station called douchey FM. All right. Douchey sign. And it looks like that's like the Papiamento spelling of Curaçao. Curaçao ta douchey. Okay, cool. So we've got douchey. Oh, I got a bingo. Look at that. I got douchey, flag, and Sephardim. Cool. All right. This was my first attempt at Streetview Bingo. And yeah, I think I did pretty well. Still up for looking at any of the other things too that I find on there too. Again, I made it all up. And I went with a 3x3 grid, you know, keeping it kind of simple for this first shot. Police. That's cool. Keeping it kind of simple. And I won. That's it. That's the lesson from today. Keep your bingo card pretty uncomplicated. Police station. Cool. I wonder if that's in Dutch. What is that? Complimento. Tropical shakes. Look at this. Lekker. Gezond lekker. Tropical shakes. Let's get that shot. That's cool. I'm so stoked I got douchey. Gezond lekker. I gotta look that up. What does gezond lekker mean? Oh. Gezond lekker. Healthy tasty. Ooh, yes. Healthy tasty. That's it. Dare I say douchey? Hmm. Right. Oh, what's this? No, it's not. Tula regard. But it is some dude in front of a cruise ship. And it's not one of those IHOP cruise ships. I don't know who this is. Some dude. There you go. He came for the unboxing. And that's exactly what you get. I'm just gonna look real quickly. IHOP logo. Oh, it's just a smile. No image. It's just a smile. Yeah, it's just this. I'm gonna look that up. Smile. Cruise ship. Okay. That's not gonna work. All right. Definitely not an IHOP cruise ship. In case you were wondering. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm not in the UNESCO World Heritage Site area anymore, if ever. There's a lot of photospheres down here. I'm totally missing so much of this town. There's no question that I am somehow getting it to. There's the airport. Let's see what Zagier has to do. What's he say? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love hand painted signs. Toko Roy. Oh, look at that. It's Japanese. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Cool. Cool. Toko Roy. Okay. Oh, what is this? Fiesta. Ice truck. Oh, wait a minute. Just see. Oh, come on. Oh, is that a Curaçao flag? No. Okay. Yeah. What's this? Young Willemstad. It's a lot. Look at this. Cannabis energy drink. Oh, this is like gold. Look at this thing. Oh, there's so many good things in this photo. So many good things. Like, as I was just about to say, there's like a lot of, not say a lot, but we got the Tokyo Roy. I saw that other Chinese restaurant downtown. Um, what was I gonna say? Snack shop with the cannabis. That is like gold to me because it's like all about the best snack foods. Cool. Look at this house. That's cool. That is like a funky shape, but it's just that side, right? Yeah, I'm loving it. It's like almost like a barn, but it's not. Cool. Nice. Oh, I love that shot. Okay, under 7 minutes. Oof. And I'm just gonna call this the greenhouse. Yeah, it's a greenhouse. Nice. 7 minutes in, and this is the This is the museum here. I got that. Sephardim. I need to look for a funny find. That's what I was just about to say. Oh, we got some students. Uniform students. Cool. Getting out of school. Ooh, what's on this? What's on this? That's okay, cool. Let's do it. Who is, it's gonna be my next question. Who is Joan? Love it. Somebody look up. Somebody to look up. But I'm kind of a little short on time. So we're gonna go back here. And all right, so I'm gonna look for a funny find. Oh, Children's Museum. Okay, Cafe Barista. Hofi Kaskura. There's the zoo. Oh, cool. Living fashion. New Toko Lusitano. Pasha Sparkle. Eve's Residence. Honda Snack. Stitching. Lush Cakes. I think I want to find something good. What is this? XIO Hot Cakes. Oh, I thought this was going to be a pancake shop. What? It's a balloon. What? Look at that. It's like a balloon. Wait, is it? It's a cake shop. Look at that Sonic the Hedgehog. They could go on that show. Is it cake? Oh, I don't know what that's it. Someone turned 55 years old. Oh, look at that. All right, cool. So we're gonna do. I'm not sure what that is. Sweet 16. All right, this is a cake shop. Look at that. Milk. What is that? I can't take this shit. That is some serious, interesting stuff. All right, cool. All right, this is going to be one of our shots. This is from the XIO Hot Cakes Design by Fashion by Ziomara. I wonder if Ziomara Richardson. Yeah, Ziomara is the purveyor, is the owner of XIO Hot Cakes and Fashion. Let me grab this and grab the chocolate. Chocolate shoe. Chocolate pumps. It's a family snack. Nothing. All right, let's go to ballparks. I'm getting out of town now. Let's go down here. Maritime Museum. Sweet. Grail King. Fort Church, Fort Amsterdam. So we were in the Poonda Love Heart. Yeah, I got that one. Teach a man how to fish mural? What? We got murals all over this place. Let's go to Willemstad. Oh, that's pretty. That's right. Willemstad. All right, how am I doing on time? I got 2 minutes left. But I came here because I wanted to see this mural. Event services. I wonder if they're serving seal hot cakes. What is it? There's like, yeah. Okay, so this is it, right? What makes you you? Kiko ta felicidade verdadeiro. That is a good job. It's a good question. All right. Some interesting artwork there. I think I saw it here. Oh, nope. Here it is. Look at that. What? Yeah, that is pretty fresh. That's really fresh. They call it street art mural. But I wonder where this. What is this? This vision future. Oh, what is going on here? Park Labor. Bombini. Bienvenidos. About this thing here. Let's get this. Oh no, that's my time. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this one here, Park Labor. I do like that shot. I like this fish right here. I was looking for the mural that said, teach a man to fish. But, and he'll fish for, he'll eat for a lifetime. I'm not seeing it. Okay, so we're gonna end here with this Bonbini of Park Leba. All right, so let's do a quick review. We got our Streetview Bingo. We were able to go to Willemstad, Curaçao, which is going to be also the song of the day. And so look for those links, all that stuff down below. I did find an example of Dushi. I did see the flag for Curaçao. I did find the Mikvat Emmanuel synagogues to show Sephardic Jews coming to Curaçao over the generations. Papiamento, Bombini, which is there. Did not see anything else related to white-tailed deer, two-liver guard, yada, yada, yada. But I did get bingo 3 across. So maybe this is the right size, 9 things, you know? Maybe this is the right size. I'm trying this for the first time. Anyway, if you watch this part, you can see that I unboxed Willemstad Curaçao. I'm not an expert by any means, and I learned a lot and had a lot of fun. So I hope you did too. All right, take care. Bye-bye.